Hello everyone, and welcome back to our yet another training session of the NuruBooks Accounting Software Certificate course. In this session, we are going to look at the posting of stock opening balances in your NuruBooks Accounting Software. This is the last session under Unit 3, Inventory Items. In the previous session, we looked at how to create the inventory item in NuruBooks Accounting Software. This is where we left off, and this is where we are going to start. But before we go into the posting of stock opening balances, we shall revisit our we shall revisit our training content sheet. The items that we have just created are under number 3 of the training sheet. We have managed to enter the V table and the armchair, the name, the stock group, the units of measure, the symbol, and the opening stock. For us, this one, we shall call it the stock category, which is the same as the stock group. Next, we are going to, of course, enter the opening balances. Where do we get the opening balances? This is the opening stock that is right here. We have entered the items, but we have not yet entered these opening balances. So what we are going to do, we are going to go back to our NuruBooks accounting software. And here we are. Come to the inventories functional area or inventories page or entity for that matter. And then you're going to come to what we call the stock adjustment. This is where we are going to post our opening balance. Click on stock adjustment. You're going to be taken to this page that is dedicated to the creation of stock adjustment. I'm going to work this one out because as you can see, I didn't do that because I wanted to do that with you. So I'm going to click on new adjustment. The dialog box is going to come, and in this dialog box, I'm going to enter the adjustment number. The system will auto number my stock adjustment. This is a journal. I will put the date. Now the date is your business start date. Now, I realize that if we use 1st of January 2025, since we are doing this in 2026, the system will see that we are very, very far away, and that is already a closed financial year. So I'm going to use 2026, and the financials will be speaking to 2026. So what does it mean? It means that we are going to have a small adjustment in the year allocation to the different transactions that we have here. So you'll forgive me, I'm going to use 1st of January 2026, 31st of December 2026, so that I can speak to a very, very young year, not very far away. Because if we use 2025, we shall get problems with the system. We want to be compliant with good accounting, which is recognized by NuruBooks accounting software. So the adjustment is going to be made on the 1st. I'll assume that we are starting a new financial year, and by the 1st of January, so there's a calendar here I'm going to use, 1st of January 2026, I had in the warehouse, which is our store, the main store, we had opening balance. Of course, the adjustment, as I mentioned, can be for damages, losses, theft, expiry, shrinkage, obsolescence, write-off, stock found, and then opening balance. So I'm going to select opening balance. You do the same. I can give a reference. Let me say open 100 and say open 100. Then if I want to put the notes, I can say being opening balance of stock items in main store. If you have many stores, then you can also do for the next store. Now here I'm going to include the different items in my opening stock. Let us just go back to our training content sheet, which is this one here. You see that we have two items. That's the V table, the armchair, which we have already input in our system. So it's going to be a walk in the park. So we just come back here to our NuruBooks. Click on the drop down menu here, select armchair. Automatically the system will pick up the unit cost because I had already input this. Now, as per our training sheet, on 1st of January 2026, we had 800 items as our opening stock. So put the quantity here. The system will auto calculate the amount or the value of that stock at that date. Next, add a line, add another item in the main store. Click on the drop down menu, select the V table. The unit cost will be auto populated, and now we enter the units that we have. Let me just take you back to our training content sheet just to be sure how many units we had. So as you can see, for the table we had 800 pieces. For the armchair we had 200 pieces. So that's what I'm going to put. I'm going to put the 200 pieces that we had. Come back here, I put the 200 pieces for the V table. Okay, and definitely we have, I hope I've not reversed it. The V table are the 800 units. I've reversed these 800 units for the V, and then 200 units for the armchair. Yeah, I think this is how it's supposed to be. Yes, perfect. So V table 800. Let's just confirm again. V table 800 pieces at 300,000. Armchair 200 pieces at 250. Exactly as I have put in this. So we have though I wanted to do it the other way around. Start with V table. I want to be organized. 800, and then the armchair 200. Yeah, that looks nice. So the total that we have at 1st of January in terms of stock in the main store is 290 million. So I save the adjustment, and that's going to be registered here. Now, if you save for the very first time, it's going to be in draft. Draft means that you need to post it so that the system can create the journals automatically. What is going to be affected for sure is the trial balance here. When you come to the trial balance, you see our trial balance is empty, has nothing. Why? Because we have not yet posted anything to the account. Now, when you come back to our inventory functional area, come to the stock adjustment. Now let's post. If you feel you've made mistakes, you can always change, but I'm going to post because I know everything is okay. So when I post, it's going to be marked posted, and again here the adjustment is posted, stock updated, and journals created. NuruBooks follows strict double entry, so each time you post, just know the journals are going to be created and your financial statements are going to be updated. What has changed for sure that I know is the trial balance. So trial balance is under accounting. So when you check the trial balance, you see that indeed our stock in hand at the beginning of the year has come to the 290 million. And because of the proper double entry that we have set, you see that under the equity, the opening balance equity account has also captured and recognized the 290. So at the end of the day, our debits and credits match, and indeed we are doing the right thing, and so far so good. So go ahead and create your inventory items, post the opening balances, confirm the trial balance, and then you can now join me as I move to unit number 4. Unit number 4, we are going to be talking about the service items. Very simple unit there. shouldn't have any problems with it. So I wish you all the best. See you in our next session. Thank you.